Yeah, what's up, YouTube? Yeah, Chris coming at you here for Gladiator beats Edison deck profile. So, yeah, I just want to show you off this deck. It's alright. It's kind of more of a fun deck. So, on our monsters, we just got two Aquari, two Aquests, and double Darius. Some people you see run one in each. I just run two because I always want the utility of always having one in deck. If I could request, just add back another Glad Beast or just add back Chariot, just for follow up, or Darius can help keep two guys on the field, so which is better plays around like brain control as cards to help keep your War Chariot alive. And then we got one Bestiary, just the heart of the deck. He's at one. One Secutor, one Radiari, just very good utility. One Mermello, one Samnite, and then so I play Samnite because I play Cat. So like Samnite just has really good effect. So like if you special summon off a Glad Beast, he gets the effect when he destroys a monster. You can search any Gladiator Beast card, and he also has the same tag out effect of all the Gladiator Beasts. So like he could search like Chariot, or he can like help search like Bestiary for like later. So he's just very good utility. And then we'll play one Cat and three Test Tiger. So like, I don't know, I think Test Tiger just gives you a good utility, and the Cat just gives you a better opportunity to go into like a Glad Beast and Test Tiger than whatever Gladiator Beast effect you need in that turn. So if like your opponent has an open board, you could Secutor them and then go into Quarry and something else and Herc them, or you can just Secutor them and Bessie, then go Gazaris, or whatever utility goes in. So I think Cats just has a good utility. And for last monster, we play double Prisma. I think Prisma is just there was like too cloggy. Just kind of just runs too many normal summons in this deck. And I think the Prisma Tiger play is strong, but you need to only use it basically if you have like an insurance plan, like if you have like warning or judgment or trap stun, or even road, like something to just stop, make sure it goes off. So yeah, that's it for Gladiator Beast monsters. On for spells, got one Proving Ground, triple Book, and triple Shrink. So like the books and the shrinks are just they just help you like play around things and just run over stuff. So the books, you can just use it for like your Bestiary to play around like a bottomless or deep prison, so you just be a lot more risky with your Bestiary. And the shrinks just helps play around bottomless, and also it just helps run over things. So that's the problem, because your like biggest Glad is 1800, so like a lot of times you run into like weenie things, like you have problems just running over like an Alias or a Sirocco. So like these just help solve this problem, Gladiator Beast problem. And we just, one last spell is one MST. No Heavy Storm, because a lot of times you're just like heavy storming yourself and you're losing in this deck. And also, you just want your opponent to play around the fear of Heavy Storm. If they don't ever see it, they'll generally just sometimes just play around the field. And the thing with Glads is like your opponent won't commit too many cards to the board, because if they commit too many cards to the board, and they don't have an out to Geyseris, they just lose. So onto the traps, we got three War Chariot. You just want to see this card. Like this card is just like too good. Like it's also recyclable with like a quest, so it's like once you like a quest like loop them, it's very hard for them to come back. Triple Prison, just removal. You just don't want your opponent to have monsters, so it's pretty good at that. double road. Road's just allows you to be more riskier with this deck, and you can just play into like torrential and mirror force, and also like you lose to heavy storm, so this is just like insurance like that heavy storm won't resolve. And so one ofs, we got Call, Solemn, Dust Shoot, Mirror Force, and Trap Stun. On the Trap Stun because it's just kind of like another way counterplay to like traps. Just make if you're like if you attack with Glad Beast and they like prison or Mirror Force, or if they like bottomless, it just ensures that your just attacks go through. It's slower, but ensures your attacks go through. We'll go on to the extra deck. Run 3 Gazaras. This is the heart of the deck. Just the best card, and like it's just very hard. Your opponent playing around just pops 2, and well, up to 2. You could pop. Sometimes you could pop 1 if you think your opponent has road back there. Like if they set 2 at the same time, and then like you get through to like standby phase, and you know they don't have Dust Shoot or something, so you can go for 2. There's 2 Herc. Quarry. You can just make this off Secutor. That's generally the way you make it. 3 Chimera tag, just for machines, and then 2 Stardust. This is just for road. Yeah, it's very important just to protect your back row. Rest of the extra deck is just cards that I just threw in here. Like the rest of your extra deck doesn't really matter, so you don't really need them. If you side Super Poly, you could side 0. You could play 0 or like a guy or something, but I wouldn't necessarily. On to the side deck. Got 2 Sidra. It's just like another beater for like Hero Beat and Black Wings, and also like Akina decks. Double Crow for just zombie decks. Also Neuralist decks. It's just a good card. Double Rogue. This is just for Monarchs. The problem is the Monarchs. Even though you do have a good Monarch matchup, well, I'd say a favorable. You're supposed to be favored, but sometimes like they can just get your monsters off the board. So like this just presents them for keeping the Monarchs on board. More back removal. We got Trap Stun, Heavy Storm, just 1 Dust. And we got Double Compulse. This is just for Value Turbo. It's for Value Turbo. Forgot what other matchup. It has a lot of utility. It's another like removal trap, so it has a lot of utility. And sometimes it also has like the ability, kind of like Book of Moon, so you could protect your bestiary from getting banished. My body. This is for Icarus attacking Gemini Spark mainly. Just 1 Nobleman for Raikou decks, and 2 Smashing Ground. Just helps you like clear through your monsters and get through big stuff. Yeah, so I guess that's it for the Gladiator Beast deck profile. Like, comment, subscribe. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks.